All right, good morning and good afternoon, Mr. X's class. Good evening. Today we're going to talk about confirm, which is the level 4 word for October 7th. So confirm is a verb, and it means to state or show that something is definitely true or correct, especially by providing evidence. So we can think about this a lot in science. In science, the way science works is you have an idea, you think maybe this is true. And then that's called a hypothesis. My idea. I think that, so for example, Galileo said, I think that gravity has a certain strength. Or I think that if I drop something from a building, it'll start going faster when it falls because of gravity. That's his hypothesis. That's what I think will happen. And then he climbed up a tower and dropped something, and that was his experiment. He was testing it. And in the end, it was true. He had evidence. He had examples that showed that his idea was true. So to confirm is to show, to prove that an idea is true because of evidence. You could also use this for like if you're talking about court. The police could confirm something. They confirmed that Mr. Jones was the killer because they found the gun with his fingerprints in his house. And the same fingerprints were found at the crime scene or something like that. That would confirm that somebody is guilty, for example. And we have a sentence over here. In Arthur Miller's play, The Crucible, it's a famous American play from the 1950s. Characters are asked to sign confessions confirming that they are witches. So this is a time, the story is a time when people believed that people could be witches, and they would have witch hunts, and so and then people kind of used it to attack other people in the community that they didn't like. They would say, this person is a witch, un brujo, una bruja, and then there was no way to escape because if somebody accused you of being a witch, either basically they killed you either way. If you said you were innocent, they killed you, and if they said you were guilty, they still killed you, but at least your children would get your money. That was the way they would say, like, if you say you're innocent, we'll kill you and we'll take all your money and your children won't have any money. It's really terrible. Terrible story. And it's a true thing that used to happen. And so it would make them sign confessions confirming, yes, I am a witch. They say, are you a witch? If you sign the confession, yes, I am, you're confirming it. And this is, it's about, the play is set a long time ago, but it's also connected to the 1950s in the US because there were a lot of people who were saying that they were accusing people of being communists, and if somebody said you are a communist, that person would lose their job. So this play is supposed to be about that. It's like the same kind of, the writer is trying to say, the same thing is happening again. The people are being punished because people say they are communists in the 1950s. So if you're learning about US history when you get to the 1950s, it's called McCarthyism. Anyway, back to vocabulary. So for confirm, so Spanish confirmar, word family, confirmation is the noun of like to confirm. If you confirm something, that is the confirmation. The action of doing that is confirmation. Confirmed adjective could describe like a fact. You say this is a confirmed. The hypothesis is confirmed. That means we prove that it is true. Confirming as an adjective, we could talk about the evidence. What is the confirming evidence? The evidence that shows that this is true. Synonyms. These all mean basically the same thing. Corroborate, verify, substantiate, and affirm. And these are some good words, good academic words. Corroborate is often used for like crimes in courts, I would say. Like, do you have another witness who can corroborate your story? That means prove that you're telling the truth. Confirm that it's true. Or like maybe in a newspaper article, they would corroborate, journalists would have to corroborate. They have one version of something from somebody and they say, we need to corroborate that to make sure the person is not inventing something, that it's really true. These all basically mean the same thing. Antonyms, invalidate, disprove, or deny, or cancel could be, so these are all ways to say that something is not true. You disprove it. If I have a hypothesis, I think that something is true. If we disprove it, that's the opposite of confirming it. Disprove means it's false. Invalidate also means it's false. So I think you guys know cancel and deny. Deny, negare.